Well, what struck me similar as I kind of took temperature, is that the word? No, I kind of, as I culturally felt where I was, which is not particularly scientific at all. It's how I felt in this country over the maybe last 6 to 8 years, increasingly, and what I felt when I was in former Yugoslavia as the country was sliding toward the conflict. And those are analogies, and they're distant analogies, but some of those analogies to me are really important. What I discovered in both places is an increasing lack of porousness of people for the perspective of the others, unwillingness to entertain it as a reasonable possibility. Even more, any defection from the group toward middle ground or toward seeing something positive on the other side was punished by ostracism, and therefore it tended not to happen. So that you had this solidification of really artificially created identities, and persons who I know personally, they feel within one group, but in tension with themselves, but needing to belong to a particular group. There's something straining at our very humanity in those kinds of situations. And my hope is, and what I found, but I try to also practice, that we can find a way in which to honor every person. My favorite command almost in the whole of New Testament is a 2-word command that is generally not seen as a command at all, but it does come up in 1 Peter, and it says, honor everyone. Honor absolutely everyone. Now that presumes the distinction between who they are and what they have done, because you can't honor everything when you honor everyone. But I think that kind of distinction is really fundamental for entire reconciliation process, and it's certainly fundamental in the situation in which we are, these self-enclosed, impenetrable identities that somehow needs to be opened up. There are spaces where openings are occurring, and I think what we need to do is nurture those kinds of spaces when we can honor one another, even if we profoundly disagree. One of the great challenges I think it is for us today, how do you find ways to live together and negotiate profound and intellectually and emotionally and morally unbridgeable differences? That is the big challenge of the present moment. That is the big challenge of pluralism more generally.